Kenny Jameson here, early Monday morning. Been a heck of a weekend for the United States of America and the world. Some people don't believe that we're at war right now. They think you can go let off bombs in another country and there won't be any retaliation. We hit them so hard they'll never hit us back. It's like, seriously. Now, if you missed it, the United Nations tracks shipments from North Korea to Syria of weapons. North Korea's got like the fourth largest army in the world. China, Russia, United States, Korea. They tracked those a month ago, so they have pretty good evidence come out of their chemical factories and track those shipments. They really couldn't do anything if you didn't use them. As soon as they used them, we retaliated, tried to blow up them warehouses. Of course, Syria had their own chemical factories. They make their own narcotics and make their own all kinds of mixtures of chemicals for all kinds of for plastic. It's a chemical factory. I mean, seriously, there's thousands of chemical factories. Not necessarily to make chlorine for swimming pools, to treat the water so you don't drink in bad water. But anyways, the retaliation. Some people. I'm watching here. There's several bloggers on YouTube that dial it in pretty well. That there was just a straight line winds, you want to call it, not a tornado, from Cuba up into Canada. It just went on and on. The Great Lakes actually receded like not a hurricane, like a tsunami. There was so much pressure in the atmosphere in this storm. Now, it could be natural. Anything's possible, that it could be natural. That storm could have just brewed, because we all know the Gulf of Mexico is getting warmer than it ever did before, because oil holds heat more than water does, and there was millions of barrels of oil let off in that Gulf of Mexico. But they sunk it to the bottom. They put disbursement or something, and they didn't disperse it. They gathered it up and weighted it and sunk it to the earth, to the floor, and it's supposed to just absorb back in again. That was the plan. A lot of it got sucked around the thing of Florida there, the peninsula of Florida, went right up the Florida line, right through the Gulf Stream, went clear back to where it should have went, back to BP, back to British, Some of it went across the Atlantic Ocean. Some of it got in the current. Some of it, they sunk it. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. What's really going on is weather wars. We got to it. Weather wars, that's right. We're talking H.A.A.R.P. We're talking the 5, 7, who knows how many big H.A.A.R.P systems around the world. Our main one that we know about is in Alaska. We can H.A.A.R.P around the world. We can bounce it off and boom. We can hit China and make an earthquake in China. We can test it and make an earthquake in Haiti. It's a fact that we made an earthquake in China. We told them that. I'm going back 3 or 4 years now. Told them to get in line or we're going to shake you up. And the next day they had a big earthquake. They went, wow, how'd you do that? Well, we're pretty gullible. We said, look on the internet there. You'll see it. It's called H.A.A.R.P. H.A.A.R.R.P. Or H.A.A.R.P. Either Aurora something research H.A.A.R.P. 5 letters. H.A.A.R.P. Research. Now, a lot of people would say, Kenny, you're just crazy. There's no such thing as chemtrails. There's no way of lowering the atmosphere down with solids, with bacteria, there's no way of doing that. So when you're bouncing that H.A.A.R.P, it don't have to go way up here. You can make solid down here and bounce it down here. And you don't need as much power to send it where you want it. You get it more precise. There's no such thing as H.A.A.R.P. Most people are they just look at their feet when you got to sit down in a chair and stretch your neck out and look up in the sky sometime. These vapors are not dissipating coming out of these jets. They're spreading out. There's solidness. There's oil to them. Okay. All right, the vapors are blow by from the engine. It's oil, and the oil lingers in the atmosphere. And okay, we go with that. Still making a layer up there so you can fly above it. We tried smoke screens before. It's a smoke screen. Kenny Jameson here on Weather Wars. For every action, there's a reaction and then a chain reaction. For every action, there's a reaction and then a chain reaction. This is going to be going. This has been going on for years. Come on, they're trying to make Bible prophecy come true. That's what these elitists do. They make decisions. They know the Bible. They're trying to make the prophecy come true. All the problems in Israel, that's all staged on purpose to see if we can get Jesus to come back. It's a calling to Jesus. They stage it just to see if they can make the events happen. Or is it naturally happening? Or is mankind arrogant in wanting it to happen? I don't know. What time will tell here. Pretty interesting though. Weather wars. For every action there's a reaction and a chain reaction. Thanks for listening. Open your mind. Make me a video. Bye.